The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. Every heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. The madness of love is the greatest of heaven's blessings. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. The measure of a man is what he does with power. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. If women are expected to do the same work as men, we must teach them the same things. Thinking, the talking of the soul with itself. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. When you feel grateful, you become great, and eventually attract great things. Courage is knowing what not to fear. No man should bring children into the world who is unwilling to persevere to the end in their nature and education. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Excellence is not a gift, but a skill that takes practice. We do not act rightly because we are excellent. In fact, we achieve excellence by acting rightly. The right question is usually more important than the right answer. For a man to conquer himself is the first and noblest of all victories. Do not train a child to learn by force or harshness, but direct them to it by what amuses their minds, so that you may be better able to discover, with accuracy, the peculiar bent of the genius of each. If you do not take an interest in the affairs of your government, then you are doomed to live under the rule of fools. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. Poverty doesn't come because of the decrease of wealth, but because of the increase of desires. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. There is no harm in repeating a good thing. Love is born into every human being. It calls back the halves of our original nature together. It tries to make one out of two, and heal the wound of human nature. No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. And what, Socrates, is the food of the soul? Surely, I said, knowledge is the food of the soul. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. One of the penalties of refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. There are three classes of men: lovers of wisdom, lovers of honor, and lovers of gain. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future in life. Excess of liberty, whether it lies in state or individuals, seems only to pass into excess of slavery. If a man neglects education, he walks lame to the end of his life. Knowledge without justice ought to be called cunning rather than wisdom. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. Reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. The one who learns and doesn't practice is like the one who plows and never plants. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. A good decision is based on knowledge and not on numbers. You should not honor men more than truth. To love rightly is to love what is orderly and beautiful in an educated and disciplined way. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. The beginning is the most important part of the work. There is in every one of us, even those who seem to be most moderate, a type of desire that is terrible, wild, and lawless. People are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. We are twice armed if we fight with faith. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Good actions give strength to ourselves and inspire good actions in others.